Hello YouTube from the future, Insane Monster here, once again on the second chapter of the Undead campaign, Digging Up the Dead. As you can see, we are once again in Handral, and once again we are going to work on the terrain. This means we are going to work on both doodads, and we are also going to work on the actual terrain textures. I expect input from the people on stream with me, so I hope they will give me input as much as possible.
G'day, Luca, chat, and YouTube of the future WTII Hi Insane 389 Hi B2W Hi. How are you doing today, Luca? Are you winning Warcraft 3 Re-Reforged? Nice haircut.
Years to 8 months of Re-Reforged. Thank you, Flynn. Thank you, Flynn. Awesome supporter there. One of the most loyal supporters on Twitch. So, let's see. We need to define where we want the alliance base for the macro section, because when you have micro stuff around, it's pretty easy. Of course, this huge area with all these bones is going away, so we need to remove this. This is the area where you fight Kel'Thuzad, okay? And now you're going to go to free Kel'Thuzad, but you're not going to, well, evolve these bodies. I think I went a bit too much on the body count here. I mean, Kel'Thuzad slaughtered an entire civilization. This looks a bit like Terminator movie, like when you have the machines crushing the skull with their feet. Okay, it's like that. But I think it was fitting for Kel'Thuzad to be surrounded by a huge amount of bones like that. But now these bones are going away, as well as the blight, because this place is guarded by paladins. The first paladins, which, if I recall correctly, is Gravinar the Dire. But maybe I'm wrong, okay? I don't really know about the names of these paladins. I don't really care. I have people which much more I have people that are much more knowledgeable than me in the stuff, like Flynn, like Syl, like Dagran, the schizophrenic. Like, who is the nice guy? Gravinar the Dire or our beloved fellow Kel'Thuzad? Because they are fitting for Kel'Thuzad, of course. Not so for a paladin. Kel'Thuzad, obviously, of course. You know, I didn't know if it was a joke or not. So, what is this? Okay. So, bones everywhere. And also we have this, okay. It's nice to go back to this. I remember when I was developing this, okay. This was, at the time, one of my, maybe my most ambitious map ever. Because I take the original map and say, screw it, I'm going to do it differently. You know who I would like to see playing this? Designer Dave and Ebelok. They are both very knowledgeable about the original game, of course one being the developer and the other being very famous for discovering all the Easter eggs. And I would love to see what they think about this. I know that Designer Dave supports the project and also played one mission, but I would like to see him playing through all of the missions. And even to give his advice, whatever. I mean, I'd appreciate that a lot. So let's now make a terrain for this place, because it doesn't have a real terrain. So let me first remove all of the blight. Then we are going to... I can add a bit of blight maybe around the crypt, but I think I should not have all of this exaggeration, okay? Okay, so we remove stuff. We clean stuff around. Bromance. I mean, it's actually a bromance, I guess. Were made paladins at the same time, where they got achieve remember basically in the same way. So So Gavinard is the first one I fight, right? Is the one who is protecting the grave of Kelly, right? Because if it's him, it's fitting to kill both of them as a boss fight. Of course, it will be a first fight. Yes, perfect. So we have is the first boss fight. It will be, I think, a bit, I don't know, easier than Uther, of course. Okay, and basically, I can tell you what I'm thinking because I have this in mind by a long shot. Here you fight with your group of units against Gravenard, and you have it's a micro section basically. You start here, you move here, you can go around here like you did on the original map, and then you in original map I mean in my original map in Andorra. Then you come here, you fight against him with your units, and you can have also the Necromancer supporting Necromancer. You can get if you free them in the previous mission. Okay, so it's pretty useful to have them. Okay, so I want to add some guards with Gravenard so you can use them, or maybe even add some corpses with graves all around. So it might be very nice mechanics to use the Necromancer at your own advantage. And that's the first one, which is pretty standard. Okay. Then we have the second one where you fight against Uther, which is this is the area, okay, we chose last time. And when we fight against Uther, I want to have a lot of minions coming to help you. You've built a certain buildings, so from that buildings units will come, okay? And so up to a certain amount of maybe I will go on. You will get the same amount of units, but the type changes depending on the buildings you've built. And you get all of this reinforcement. And Uther is very strong and fights against the Zord, but at the end he perishes. Okay, this is a very spectacular inverse boss fight where you are fighting a boss, which is a boss fight on every means mechanically wise, but it's reversed because you are also the one who has minions with it, and not Uther. So you get this final epic stand of your enemy, which is the boss fight you're fighting against. I think this is pretty neat and very thematic for the end of Uther, because I want to send Uther out with a blast. Okay. Is the mic too loud? Don't know. Let me try this way now. Okay. Because I have an answer, but I'm not sure. Completely sure. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. I was thinking to use something like invisible bodies, okay, if I can, mechanically wise, in front of graves. So you can, like, use the graves for that boss fight, if you have necromancers. I'm thinking to use the divine bubble in a different way, like, when it goes divine bubble, it will start, like, doing some kind of thing, and it's going to kill stuff all around, and things like that. Okay, so it can be pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, so now this is cleared. So we need to add the crypt. So the crypt is pretty big, I think. Since it's pretty big, let me reduce this to bright. Do that, and we have crypt on structures. Yes, I would like to do this for Uther. So we have the crypt. Let's make it even bigger. Let's see where it is. Okay, it's in Northrend. I guess they would have built something, right? To accommodate Kel'Thuzad. Is there any known iconography for this place? Is this place known in World of Warcraft in any meaningful way? Yes, this is the Crypt of Kel'Thuzad. Just moving around stuff to see how it looks, okay. If I can compose something that looks cool. Okay, so I guess. Well, in the original there is the Crypt for Kel'Thuzad, so I guess it will be there. Just as not to Classic. In Classic there is a Crypt for Kel'Thuzad, and I'm going to keep the Crypt for Kel'Thuzad because this Kel'Thuzad tomb is not important, this Kel'Thuzad tomb, so I'm going to probably decorate it a bit with rocks. Let's try to find something cool that looks cool. Okay. So no. This is better. It adds further in the real side. What you mean? Something like this. My god. How ugly is this? Okay. Something in the inside, something like this. I don't really like it. I think this looks better. Hey, John Lu. Welcome. I'm finally back. Nice to know that you're back. How are you? Okay, so let's... Oh, so this is... Okay, let's just remove it. It's important to be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow is an important day. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I think it's not looking that bad. Let me see. I think I can also do something like this. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Prepare yourself. I sent a knoll ahead. Okay, so we have this area here. This short grass is very pleasant. I mean, it's very... it's not too big, so it's pretty elegant. I like it. And there's also this grass. That's a bit heavier in the color. Let's see. So we have this grass, a bit heavy on the color. Okay. This is pretty nice. So let's add some graves, I guess. Pretty cool. Not yet. I'm going to. This tomb. Let's see. Are you ugly? Are you beautiful? You are beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. So now we can improve the terrain a little bit more. Frostmourne treasure. Frostmourne. Back to Warcraft. Ooh, back to Warcraft. Ethan, back to Warcraft. Ooh. Ooh. Undead sigil. So it's undead treasure, basically. What does it mean? Okay, so we can close this. No, this. This can stay. Okay. This can be removed. Power up, witchy trash. Witchy trash. Okay. So now. Let's see if I can just go here and do this picker. Okay. 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 Perfect. Kel'Thuzad is pretty much corpse soup. What do you mean? How do we fix him? we don't. Just the acolytes do their magic because they are magical and they are powerful and they can do whatever they wish. Ooh, yeah. This is a mistake on my end. I need to fix this. Yeah, my mistake was that to change them, this fault free wall, I had placed here none, which is wrong, of course. We need, yeah, proper blockers. Perfect. So now I think that is pretty done fine. We can add a bit more trees because it's less dead than it was originally. Do you think I should add a bit of blight? I think I should not add blight here. Like, no blight. It's better. Or maybe just some ints like this to show that something is wrong. Maybe this can be a good thing to show that there is code to that. And if you want to customize this a little bit, I mean, we can with Smegmastic. I mean, I think we can pretty easily customize it. Great. So let's oh, I guess I have more of this bats. So stop with the bats. Too many bats. I have these other small crypts all around. I would like to make this a bit different. In color mostly, okay? Just a different roof will be fine. Maybe a green roof, something like this. It's more than enough in my opinion. And this beautiful hill here, this will remain the same. It's pretty nice looking as hill. Look how cool is this entrance. Look at this. Look how cool is this. This shot. You basically come up here and you reach this crypt at the end of this hill. It's very, very nice looking. And we will have Gravenard here. Let me see Gravenard. So, in the original one we had multiple players. In this one, we are going to have a bit different. I want to retain the colors of the various paladins, okay? But I want all the factions, all the footmans, to be blue, like Lordaeron, because it's Lordaeron, okay? So, I'm going to have, instead of all these champions, are these lore accurate in your opinion? Are these referenced anywhere in WoW? Yeah, but before it's transport with the meat wagon, and then it's transport with the urn. Okay, basically. So, yeah, so these factions are all pretty dumb. So I'm going to remove them. And they will all build a silver end. Okay, but this is not correct. I want to have Alliance of Lordaeron. Alliance of Lordaeron. Okay. Then we need some other player like this one, and we can use this as a computer, human, and this can be Alliance of Lordaeron. This one can be the computer that surrounds this here. Oh, and the computer that surrounds the other one here. Hello, Bylenk, and welcome. Then we have the silver end, which is Gravenard. We have the silver end, which is Uther. And then I want other two players, which will be like this. Then we'll change the color. That will still be the silver end and the silver end. All human. Then we have this player, which will be villagers. Okay. Then we have the Undead Scourge, and also Tichondrius will be the Undead Scourge. So many factions in this. I don't think we need so many. And we have the green. So Tichondrius, allies, and Kel'Thuzad, if you want. Player, and this is not needed. So we can just... It's player 11. We can just remove this one. So, we have... I will call the Alliance Forces, because it's the name usually used. And then we have all of this. So we basically have this one, Alliance of Lordaeron, which is the one that accompanies the two boss fights, is the standing unit. And we can also use it for all the standing unit all around the map. Then we have these two Alliance of Lordaeron, which are actually forces that are AI controlled player, okay? And then we have all of this one. Each one of these is one of the paladins, which has a specific color on the map. And they don't attack, but they defend. So we have two that defend the bases they are in, and they are triggered, okay? They can also be revived at the altar, so you have to destroy the altar to kill them. And then you have the boss fight where you can just kill them. So, I mean, are those factions canon? I think they are. They're never mentioned again. It's like Undead Ravagers, Undead Pillagers. I removed them all, and it's only Undead Scourge. I'm removing all of the factions that are not actually canon in the lore, which are not referenced anywhere else. Because why are there these factions with unusual names? Okay. It was used to distinguish them as players when they invented some color. But you have to imagine that these will all be blue. And these will be one orange, one light blue, one blue, and one teal, like in the original one, okay? Then we have the villagers, which are there of course. And then we have this. Let's see if this works. I understand what you mean, like, but you are changing something, yes. But I did that already for the Scourge in the previous campaign. So, unless there is some meaning in that, why do I keep random names? Players will not even see that. Players will think that you have one Silverhand enemy, and then you have one Alliance of Lordaeron enemy. This is what I want players to think. All of these players you see are just there to all the mechanically wise triggers and the AI, but in practice they are not even used, and they are transparent to the players. Okay, so the players does not even know they're there. So let's see. Save this map. Oh my god, yeah. Let's place some stuff. So, the orange Silverhand, it's... What is the name here of Gravenard? Let's see the paladins. We have this... I think it's... This is the guy, Gravenard, right? Oh, this is Gravenard. Who is the one we fight at the beginning? Him or that? We have Alang, the Lifebringer. We have Sage Truthbearer, but I think the name here are not really correct. Magrod the Defender. So this is the first one, okay. So we have here Gravenard, our first boss fight. And so we can add this around it. Perfect. So this is Gravenard. Then, we need to decide where the bases are. Gavinrad. Gavinrad. Yeah. Lol. Always Also it's ready to wrong. So I will place probably a base here, and this can be one base for the alliance. One here, maybe one more close. Let's see how the map is designed. One can be here, and the other one can be. The other one can be maybe here. One here. One here. Two bases. You have this area you can do stuff on. Yeah. So let's make this area. Let me save and place them random, and then we add stuff. Saving level info. Thank you. So let me remove. Just keep the structure. Okay, so now we go here for the Alliance of Lordaeron Blue, and we need to have a bit of buildings. So we have like a couple barracks. We can have like a blacksmith, or maybe even this can even be cut. And we might have a lumber mill here. So this can be this base. And this base can have like an altar, but the altar is not there. The altar will be for the defending one. We use this wheat one, okay? Yeah. Yes. So, thank you, Dagra. This might be, yes. So we have this building here, and this might be a base here. Seems pretty nice. We might even add some defense. Something like that. And then we extend this. I find it funny that this is patched to not look orange enough. I think this should be a bit more orange to better blend with everything else. I think I will recolor this a little bit on the campaign side. So expect this to be recolored a little bit. We can also try to increase a bit the color of this to create a bit more of distinction. Okay. Okay. So, yes, there's a bit of a base. Like here, this could probably be removed. And this here can be fixed with that. So it looks better, yeah. So they will probably have removed this burn stuff after all this time. Okay. We can probably add something here. Could be nice. So let's make another base here. This other base here will probably take place here. Like they cut all of this. And they set up camp here. And this is the teal one. And this should have teal 2 barracks. Orange. Bum bum bum. The orange guy. Okay, and so we have these two. Then we have so the real world ban will be you could output some 3 stamps and a lumber mill in the missing 3 area. This is what I should use as 3 ban. Okay, I'm not going to tell this sentence anymore. Thank you, Dagran. Thank you for participating. Two barracks for them. Let's see if I can extend this a bit more. No, better here. Or maybe just one for them. Maybe just one for this. This is smaller. I mean, it's the second map. I don't want to make it too hard. Okay, something like this. I think it's fine. And we are, of course, missing the most important thing, which is the pitch altar. And I will put this here. So we have an altar here. Don't... let me check. I can open the original map very quickly. So, map. No, I will not rotate them. Let me see. One here and one here. So it's one barrack more. And it has no altar. So these two guys don't respawn in the original version, while I will respawn in my own during the macro map if you don't destroy the altar. Felt last music. So it's less barracks. You have here one more. Yep, I guess 3 if you count this, but this is a boss fight now. So I guess it's fine. Let me check. maybe. Okay. Magical trees. Okay. So we can remove the wheel. Okay. And then I'm also going to remove this. Okay. Let's see, maybe I can swap these two. Okay, I think this looks better. And this here can be changed with this. With this. No? Okay. What happened to your house? Nobody sees this house, okay? So I can take some liberties here. These houses are not visible in the original map. I will add the tents, of course, but later. First I need to... Okay, so you have to understand. First, you need to have the buildings, the structure, the basic blocks for the gameplay. Then you can build around it. Otherwise, I may create something that's not easy to work with. I want this to be a macro section, so these barracks need to function properly. Okay, so this is even a better option because this way it looks cooler. Okay, the barracks here looks fine, just like here. So you get this stuff, and nobody's preventing me to put tents in here. Okay, tents here or here. I will do this. Just give me time to first lay down the basic blocks. So, the turquoise. For example, I'm going for sure to make this part here. Because I might want to build a lumber mill here. Or maybe this is better for the tent. Yeah, tents here. It looks cooler, so I can even left. Oh yeah, somewhere here I will need to do it. That will come later. I mean, first, important things. So we can also probably remove this building here. Okay. Yes, of course I'm going to keep it. I just need to find a way where to put it, but of course. So let's remove the blight from here. Okay. Mm-hmm. All of these destroyed buildings. Secret Sasquatch, it's already prepared up here. Secret Sasquatch is here. The Ponder and Relaxation area. Don't really know. I will find a place, I'm sure. We'll find a place when the map is laid out as it should, when it's complete. Should I restore the fountain or not? Maybe yes. We think they will restore the fountain or not, or I will leave this like that. Did you CF? What is CF? What is the meaning of this? CF. Okay, okay. Go away of this. Distinct favorables. Did you create any other map campaign or type of report? It depends in Warcraft 3 or in general. Because if the answer is in general, I can say you yes. If the answer is in Warcraft 3, Re-Reforged the first thing I did in Warcraft 3. At least as an adult. And seriously. Okay. Oh, this also should go away. And bye-bye. The green one. What? What should I remove? Like here, I probably remove this house. Maybe, were you referring to this? If yes, great high. The green circle. Yeah, I'm going to remove the starting location later on. Okay. Okay. And we can add some trees. Maybe I can add something here, like tower, maybe. So we have the turquoise. So this is turquoise, this is steel. So the turquoise. The turquoise. It's a bit weird how small they look with respect to these buildings. Not like this. Okay. So here it's all destroyed. Let me remove all the destructed stuff. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I've removed all the stuff. So this part here is for the grain quest line. Yeah, I know. And I want this 2 macro part to be resurrectable. So it's not longer kill the paladin, but it's more defeat the paladin. Defeat the first paladin, defeat the second paladin, which means that you have to destroy the altar and kill the paladin. And they defend this base, so it's pretty... It's a bit more macro oriented, okay? The goal is to make this part macro. So this is the teal, and we're gonna add another building here. Maybe we can add 2. And then let me check the tents. So the tents need to be not buildings for the time being. If I am to... so we have tent, special tent. Tent is building bolts. And then we have the campaign one. With the tent 3 is building bolts. Okay. So if we go to neutral and we go to tent, we have these, and then we have the campaign one, which is this. Okay. So let me check what we can do. Okay. Let's see, if I can manage to make them stand together in a meaningful way. Okay. And I guess this might be fine. Then the tent are not going to produce anything, so it's pretty easy with them. We can add even more tent. Like here. Like here. Maybe a different type to not be too repetitive. Okay, here. Oh my god, okay. So here we can add some kind of, okay, this, I have one is angled, yes, I do. This is too angled. Okay, this one is angled correctly. Then here we can remove this house. It's a unit, neutral house. We can rotate this, and here I can just add some rocks. Okay. Okay, so. Okay. Okay. It's a bit better now. So I can add a bit of rock. I have some rough dirt. Okay. Okay. So we basically have this encampment here, so we can remove this. We can add more tents. What do you think, Dagran? Do you think it's empty enough? Without many decorations yet, of course. Yeah. Without decorations yet, of course. These are just buildings, okay? These are units. This is done with units. So probably my only issue with this is that I don't have a command center. You don't have a town hall. So the AI might not be too happy to not have a town hall. No farms in this map. I'm going to use triggers to provide the infinite supply basically to the enemy. Infinite, 100, I mean, not infinite, but it's already done like that in all the maps. I don't use special farms. I always use triggers, okay? My idea is that this blacksmith will research stuff, and this research will also be applied to this because they will be seamless in game. So you will see destroying this base will be pretty useful. It's weaker, and destroy it earlier will be helpful because they will not upgrade anymore. This is what I want to do basically. So we have here all of our tents. It's not a wrong thing to ask, yeah. I think this makes more sense here as lumber mill, yeah. It's steel. And this one is blue. I have an idea. No, this idea is ugly, so the idea is removed immediately. Yes, we can do this. This way, basically, destroy this earlier, which is harder, will prevent them from upgrading. It also makes more sense gameplay-wise, I think. So thank you, Gabriel. Yeah, it's a good suggestion. Okay. Okay. I think this one here look fine. And this unit can also be moved a bit up here. Okay. Tents everywhere. This is a bit too close, maybe? Like this. Okay. So here. Okay. Maybe this can be done like that. It's less symmetrical, more realistic. Okay. Oh, yes. I think we could... I have an idea. Don't hate me for my idea. I have to ask you, actually, this. Do you think this can be used? An arcane tower, or it's too elven? Not appropriate here, right? I think you will tell me it's not appropriate. Nope. Yeah, I expect that match. What was the question? An arcane tower for the enemy. I think it's not really appreciated by the folk here. By the masses. I'm drawing at the same time. What are you drawing? What are you drawing, Legion? Fortifications. Shh. Yeah. I be quiet. Okay. I could. But should I? Should I? I will look at it later. Oh, I look at it now. It's pretty nice. It's digital art or it's done with real art. Digital art. I love that game. Stunning. Very nice. Very cool. More than nice. Cool. Okay. So, I have to repair the fountain, right? So, let's repair the fountain. Where is the fountain? Okay, this is the fountain. Let's make this. Okay. Whose tent it is? I think there is the tent of Uther. That was the tent of Uther. So I can probably show it here. You know what? Maybe it was not so bad to go inside this area here. Like inside the grain. We can go inside the grain. But maybe no. Maybe they will. Oh, maybe. Yeah, let's leave it this way. Let's see. So we have these bases. It's pretty nice bases. I can even open up something right here so that it's possible to come from here. Or I can just repurpose this area for the base. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, this can change. I'm not sure if I want to remove this though. Let's see, I remove this. If I remove this, and we have this as regular stuff. And I can probably do this and remove this too. If I do this, I can add more tent here. Bob's tent. Okay. Okay. Maybe something like this. This can stand here more close, and this has more space to room, more room to breathe. This, yeah, bigger camp, yeah. I guess that might work. And frees a bit more space. Hellfire Peninsula music. Yeah, they're on loop. Okay, there's a lot of music, but when they come at the end, they start again for the first one. So, let me check. We can add some more tent in some other places, right? So, this area could be another area for tents. Okay. So you can remove this here. And then we can add the tents. So 1, 2, and 3. Poof. One of this. One of this. One of this. No. No. Let's do it this way. Okay, so we can have something like that here, and we can have a tower. I think here will look fine. And then in the fence, something like that. Oh, water elemental. And yeah, shooting ranges are decorations. Also fences, but in this case, fences are useful in this case because they block the enemies, so they have to move around to attack in melee. So here they are a bit more useful than usual. Okay, so let me check if I can. Okay. You have to use the short grass, but if only it didn't look so weird. Okay, and so we have this one. I think we can keep this one. It's pretty nice. My goal is to have buildings built from gameplay separated from this kind of stuff. This is why I will remove this. Yes, because it looks odd when close by. Because of course it looks odd. It's very different proportions, right? So we want to avoid such thing. Nice. Two equal tents, one beside the other. Okay. Okay, like this. What is my issue? Okay. Maybe this will fix all of my issues. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So we now have all of the buildings here. They will probably also be here somewhere. So where I can put them? Or maybe I can leave this open. The center of the town might be very weird. With tents. Yeah, imagine me building tents here. No. So, you have all of these areas here. This area behind, this area here, this area here. I think we should probably get some tents here. Yes, that could work. I will have villagers in this map too, so villagers can run to the houses and come out as militia. This might work. So we have to fight against the people. These are where the garrison are stationed. Basically, I want the tents to spawn troops, but not infinite, okay? Only spawn once. So we have one again inside the tent, people outside, just like creek camps, okay? They will be like glorified creek camps. So here, other one here will be, and I think other one should be here. So one here, also beside the camps. One here. One here. Yeah. Then I would like to have a way to, for example, rescue some necromancers around. And I want to have play cauldrons. So, like one play cauldron here and one play cauldron here that you can fix. Tents are nice. These tents are not bad. Be generic, but I do like them. So, we need to clean up this portion here. So, let me check. If I go to... Actually, I might need another player. Okay, so... Oh! Oh! The model. Where is the model? Where is the model? So it's here, buildings. They call them. Okay. Why is it flying? Oh, I didn't bring the root. The root. There is the root. Oh, I didn't. OPC. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, now it works. Okay. And okay. So, in this case, this here ought to be adjusted. Okay. What was there? I wanted to open this a little bit more. So my idea is to have these 2 plague cauldrons that you can repair. And if you repair them, they will start spawning zombies nearby. So to spawn zombies, I need houses like this. So I probably need to actually have more houses, not less. Okay, stuff like that should work. And this part here, this can be closed. Okay. This can be moved here. Okay, so this is pretty easy to get by, okay? Let me think. Camp here. This is where you find the necromancers. This is broken, of course. This is open. Your first entrance to the town. So if I have a camp here, why don't they? Yes, my issue is that if I kill this, I will need an animation to show them destroyed, and then they can be repaired back to life. Because this way it doesn't work that well. This I need to ask Smegmastico, Mr. Ogreman, about that. So let's add some tents here. So we have another encampment. Maybe a bit less units here. And just a couple. Okay. And here we can have some necromancers. So don't need all these blight. Maybe it will be nice here a scene where you have this necromancer in hiding, and there are some footmen that want to kill them, and then you arrive and you save them, and you can rescue them. Yeah, exactly. This is my idea about them. You repair this one, and these houses will start spawning zombies. You repair this, and you know what? Maybe I should not use houses. What do you think about having zombies appearing with an effect here and rising up? I think it can work either way, and I can, thanks to that, clean this up a little bit. Let me put these here. What are those? These are play cauldrons. I think it works better in a macro map because there is no people there to turn. Okay, so, and I want that when you do this, basically my idea is when you do this. Wait a second, I have to do one thing. So basically, when you make them work and you repair them and they start spawning zombies, if you don't have destroyed this one, they will send troops here to attack. Okay, and I might also add another small camp like that here to do the same for this one, if you haven't destroyed it earlier, and then they will also attack them. Okay, so this one, they will also target the cauldrons. Yes, they will also target the cauldrons, randomized. Or maybe I can trigger it instead of using AI, because AI might have troubles. I can trigger it, and so having like tens here spawn a wave of units attacking the cauldrons and then attacking your base, because otherwise it's a bit tricky with AI to attack both the cauldrons and your base. This could be an option, and I think it would be pretty cool. And so you can repair them, and you also have to defend them. Nothing hard, okay? And you can find your scene, but you can find more necromancers that are just going to be killed. This is a nod to the original scene that was in the previous map in Classic, but it's not in Re-Reforged. And then you have all the other tents where I have just standing units and defense, and they have some items and stuff like that. How is that going? Going. It's going. It's going fine. We are coming up with a pretty cool map, if you ask me. That will be pretty intricate. I mean, have you noticed that the more I go on, the more complex my map are becoming? I'm not sure this is the best course of action. But for sure, maps are becoming better and better and more complex. So, another camp there. Pretty fun. Then there is here, and here I want to remove these buildings. I can actually leave the mill. And also the lamppost. Let me check if I can. If it's nice to look at this. So yes, this might work. And they move. Okay, yeah, beside the tower. Another camp beside the tower. This camp, not beside the tower, but it works. Yes, I managed to have put some camps beside the tower, so... Except for here. Maybe I should improve the sides of this camp by going also there. Yeah, now it's pretty much around the tower. So now our tower are actually protected, so... fine for now. Yeah, pretty happy with that. So, I think this is pretty nice. Okay, so this is good. This can move down here and here. Play cauldrons, necromancers in disguise. Okay, yeah. So we can add the paladins just to have a bit of. So which were the paladins? Let me check again in the original map, and then we end. Yeah. So here we have the second one is the teal one, which is oh. My god, it is so bad. Look at them. And then we have this guy, which is Sage to Truthbearer. So we have a default Paladin and then Sage Truthbearer. So the silver and wheat is actually Sage Truthbearer. This one is the one that stands here. Protecting this place. I'm so excited it's true. I'm too! Then we have the peach one, which is just a melee paladin. Okay, so bad. I think we can make a more faithful paladin model. I can't stand this one. It's one of the few models from Reforged that I really, really dislike. Yes, the haircut is too bad. Balor the Bright. Am I the only one who thinks this new one you are sending me is much more silly with this huge helmet? It's very silly helmet. This is much better paladin. Maybe. Let's place some predefined units. In the original map, they don't have any riflemen. They have only footmen, right? So no rifleman. I don't really like no rifleman. Can I add rifleman in your opinion in this map? I would love to also have rifleman available. So you vote for yes. What do the others vote? Maybe a few. Because, I mean, without Rifleman, humans are very, very, very weak. Who cares about the Springer? Please, can I add Rifleman to this map or not? This is the real question you should answer. So, dear YouTube from the future, with this question hanging around, I will leave you. Please support the project by liking and subscribing, and please comment for the YouTube Gold algorithm. Then, if you want to join our lives on Twitch, you are more than welcome. Finally, remember that I have a Patreon, so don't forget to support there. See you next time.